Hi, I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 7 things that we can do to keep our hair healthy while the salons are closed. So I know we're kind of all like right now in the midst of COVID. We're probably deep in our relaxer stretches. I know I just started my 13th week and usually I get my hair relaxed every 12 weeks. So the stretch is going longer than normal. But I'm trying to see the positive in this and trying to figure out how can I use this to my advantage. And one of the things is I started thinking about my 2020 hair goals. And one of my hair goals was to get my hair back to its healthiest state. And when I think about that, I think of my hair from back in 2017, all its lusciousness. It was nice and long. It was always looking smooth and healthy. My ends looked great. My hair didn't hardly ever look frizzy. I was just really happy with how my hair was. And it wasn't until I then ended up apparently using too much protein on my hair, I basically sort of ruined it. Well, maybe not ruined it. Ruined it might be too strong a word, but I really messed my hair up. And so over the last year now, I've been trying to get my hair back to where it was like 3 years ago. And now that I've got more time, because even though I'm not having to go to work, at least physically go to work. I'm working from home and I can't go out and hang out with friends or do any of the kind of stuff I normally would. I still am filling my days up with various different things such as yard work, exercising, being involved in some small groups in my church, and creating this video and social and blog content for you guys. But I'm also using that time to spend more on my hair and really baby it. I've been making sure that I am moisturizing and sealing my hair every night unless my hair says, hey, we got enough moisture for today. We don't need any. But basically I'm doing it like pretty much every night. Even if I'm really tired and really just want to go to bed, I am bringing out the moisturizer and the sealant and putting it on. And I'm also washing and deep conditioning my hair weekly. Like this past weekend, I did not feel like washing my hair, but I did it. And my new growth felt so much better when I did because the shampooing, the deep conditioning just makes it so much softer and so much more manageable. So I've seen by spending more time on my hair and doing certain things that my hair is just improving overall. And I feel like I can't wait to get my relaxer touch up because I can't wait to see how my hair has really improved over these 12 plus weeks. And so I figured a lot of you probably have extra time on your hands like I do, and this could also be a great opportunity for you to really reach some of your hair goals or really get your hair looking and feeling the way that you want it to. So I'm going to share these 7 things that we can do. Some of them are things that I'm already doing, or just things that I know from experience can really help our hair just get healthy again. Okay, so the first thing that we can do is to clarify our hair. Now think to yourself, when was the last time that you gave your hair a good deep cleansing? If you can't remember how long it was, or it was several months ago, then next wash day might be a good time to do it. Clarifying, it just really removes all of the buildup from products, dirt, and other elements that it's gotten on your hair. And when you have all of that buildup on your hair, it basically blocks your hair from being able to get moisture. So if you're moisturizing and sealing, you're really not giving your hair any moisture. That could be why it's still feeling very dry. And so your hair might be feeling lifeless and really dry and dull looking, and you could end up having breakage as a result. So it's good to deep cleanse or clarify your hair every now and again. It doesn't need to happen every single week. I wouldn't recommend it every single week because I did that in the past and dried out my hair, but it is helpful to do every once in a while, particularly if you're using a lot of heavy creams and butters and oils on your hair. So there are a couple of ways that I will clarify my hair. One is by washing my hair 2, 3, or a few more times. I'm using a sulfate shampoo. Sulfate shampoos do a good job of cleaning, but some of them don't always break up all of the dirt and product that might have built up over time. So I found that if I really have a lot of buildup and that just isn't working for me, then I need to bring out a sulfate or even a sulfate-free deep cleansing shampoo, like one that actually says it's deep cleansing. Okay, the second thing we can do to kind of baby our hair and get it healthier during this time while the salons are closed is pre-pooing our hair. So I've talked about pre-pooing before. I've actually got a video about it that I will link down below for you. So pre-pooing is something that you do before you shampoo. It's like a treatment you give to your hair before you shampoo it, and it helps to just protect your hair and give your hair some extra moisture before you start stripping all of that stuff down. Now, it's not a necessary step when you wash your hair, but it's very helpful. I've noticed a huge difference in my hair since I started pre-pooing. My hair just looks and feels better each time I wash it, especially my new growth. My new growth just loves pre-pooing. Now, if it's something you're already doing, then maybe you can look for ways to like improve the results you might be getting by trying a few different things with your pre-poo. So for one, if you use a conditioner, then maybe try adding some natural oils to it. And if you already use natural oils in your pre-poo with your conditioner, then maybe try some different ones that you hadn't been using before and see if you get some even more enhanced results by doing that. And you can also do like a conditioner swap. Like if there's another conditioner that you might want to try as your pre-poo, you can do that. Or you might want to swap out your rinse out conditioner for a deep conditioner and get an even more deeper and enhanced pre-poo. So the third thing we can do for our hair is deep condition it. And I know, I talk about deep conditioning a lot, but there's a reason, because I have learned how helpful it is for our hair, particularly our relaxed hair. And so if you haven't started already, what are you waiting for? Start deep conditioning, and you want to make sure that you're doing it regularly. So basically every time you wash your hair. Once I started deep conditioning, and this was years ago when I started my healthy hair journey, I noticed a big difference in my hair because it wasn't something that I had been doing before. And let me tell you, I'm actually scared to skip deep conditioning my hair because I don't even want to know what it might turn out looking like if I didn't do it. I mean, it just makes my hair overall much more manageable, especially when I'm relaxer stretching. Like, it really helps my new growth just not feel so dry, and to also be able to, it makes it easier to detangle as well. So good news for you, if you've been deep conditioning your hair regularly, there are a few things that you can do to like enhance or deepen your deep conditioning treatments. And those are things such as adding some natural oils to your deep conditioner, and you can also add some heat to your deep conditioning by using a microwavable heat cap like I have, which is the Thermal Hair Care Hothead Microwavable Deep Conditioning Cap. I think that's the full name. But I will actually link my blog post down below that I did a few years ago where I reviewed it the first time I started using it, and I've been using it for years, and I love it. You can also use heat when you deep condition by using a bonnet dryer that will just like swirl the heat around. And then some people will also put like a plastic cap on their head and then put like a towel on top and just let their body heat really work for them. So there's multiple ways that you can add heat and really enhance your deep conditioning. All right, the fourth thing that we can do is to wash our hair tools. Okay, so just like with clarifying, can you remember the last time you cleaned that comb and brush that you use on your hair on the regular? You can't? Okay. Well, then you probably need to clean them. I mean, I, for one, clean my combs. I don't really use brushes much, but I clean my combs every single time I wash my hair. Basically because I can see the dirt and grime that product buildup and residue is putting on my comb, basically because it's a black comb, so it shows a lot of dirt and stuff. And there's no way in the world that after I've done washed my hair, spent all that time, I'm going to put that nasty comb on my clean hair. So what I do is I will pre-poo and detangle using my fingers, using my comb, and then my comb goes into my sink into some nice soapy water, and I clean it. And then once I get out to do my deep conditioning, or after I'm all done with my hair, then I can have a clean comb that I can use. So you just don't want to be putting all that dirt and gunk from your dirty hair and putting it on your clean hair, and then you just defeat the purpose of washing your hair, and you know how long that takes. So yeah, just don't do it. Just clean it. Just clean your brushes and your combs. The fifth thing that we can do is to leave our hair alone. Now, I know that can be hard. You always want your hair to look really good, but you know, we don't always need to style our hair, particularly if we're staying home all the time. We're not really going out anywhere. We're just doing video calls with like close friends and family. I mean, if you are doing video calls for work, you still probably don't need to do a whole lot. I know some people I work with, they don't even turn on their cameras during our video calls, so they're probably have their hair like all wrapped up and stuff anyway. So, I mean, ain't no one gonna know if they can't see you. Now, for me, I am a like team lead, so I feel obligated to turn on my camera, and so people have to see me. And so while I don't usually wear my hair down, I actually just took my hair out of a ponytail for this video, but typically I wear my hair up in a clip or a bun or some kind of ponytail, but I'm not doing any kind of crazy styling for my hair. And on the weekends, my hair is usually wrapped up in my satin hair wrap all day, like Saturday, Sunday, unless I'm like going to the store to pick up groceries or something. I'm not really going anywhere, even if, and I usually would not do this, but even if I'm going out to get the mail, I've had my hair wrapped up. I'm keeping this mess protected, okay? So that it's not a mess anymore. The sixth thing that we can do is use less heat on our hair. So this kind of plays a little bit into leaving our hair alone. I mean, when we were going out to work, to the store, to party, to hang out, whatever, we were probably using a bit of heat to style our hair, such as blow drying our hair, flat ironing or curling, using curling irons, just trying to style our hair. Well, no one's seeing you, so you don't need to do that. This is a great time to give your hair a rest. There are things you can do, such as substituting your blow dryer for air drying or roller setting. You can substitute your flat iron for cross-wrapping your hair or doing a traditional wrap and wearing your hair wrapped up at night, which helps to smooth it and give you a straighter look. And you can substitute your curling with a flat iron or curling iron for things such as braid outs, twist outs, or even using things like steam rollers or rollers that don't use heat that can give you that curl that you're looking for, but without all of the damage that using heat on your hair can cause. Okay, so number 7. All right, so the final thing that we can do, number 7, is to focus on our internal health. Now, I know we talk a lot about, you know, things we can actually do with our hair, things we can do with our scalp, but, you know, if we're not taking care of our insides, if we're not making sure we're being healthy there, if we're not making sure that we're ingesting healthy things, then the hair that grows out of our head could end up being all jacked up or could be in a place where it's not healthy and we're just kind of maintaining that health. We might actually have to do remedial work with the new hair that's growing out of our head, just like we're doing with the hair that's been on our head for a while. So there are things that we can do to help with that, such as drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, taking hair vitamins. They can all help our hair to grow out healthy on our head. And it can also help our scalps to be healthy as well, because, you know, hair grows out of your scalp. So a healthy scalp, healthy hair. Okay, so those are the 7 things I have on my list that we can do to keep our hair healthy until the salons are open again. I want to know, what things are you doing to keep your hair healthy or to even get your hair back to a healthy state? If you're doing remedial work like I've been doing on your hair to just get it looking and feeling its best, I'd love to know what those things are. You can leave it down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also, if you've been kind of lurking around, watching a few of my videos and you've liked what you've seen, go ahead, you can share my channel, share my videos, and also you can subscribe. And you can subscribe by hitting the red button down below that says subscribe. Kind of simple, kind of easy. So to be completely transparent, when you subscribe, you are helping my channel out by letting YouTube know that people are interested in the content that I'm putting out. But it also helps you as well. I subscribe to several YouTube channels myself, and I love doing that because then I can just go to my subscriptions tab and see all of the new videos that the people that I subscribe to have put out. And so I'm not having to search for them every single time or trying to remember what their handles are so that I can find their new videos. It it helps me and it helps you. All right, so I think that's it. And like I said, please go ahead and share what you're doing to keep your hair healthy, or any tips that you have to keep your hair healthy during this time of salon closures. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.